everyone. We've had a great week learning, playing, and making crafts. We have a great program today to show you some of the things we've been working on.
There come the kids.
Ain't no story, this is history. We're gonna uncover this mystery. There was a flood, but the land turned to mud. It got wet, Fred. We got plan well set. Whoa, there was an ocean, commotion. It was so surprising. Commotion. The water rising. No one knew exactly what to do. When you follow the Lord, He will see you through. Slow motion. The people said, Noah, you're such a fool. This is dry land, not a swimming pool. But he built the boat, and the boat did float. It was a floating zoo, and God's plan came true. Whoa, it was an ocean, commotion. It was so surprising. Ocean, commotion. The water's rising. No one knew exactly what to do. When you follow the Lord, He will see you through. Now frozen. There was an ocean, commotion. It was so surprising. Ocean, commotion. The water's rising. Commotion. It was so surprising. Commotion. The water's rising.
Alright, we learn different lessons each day. So they're going to read our first lesson that we learned on Monday. Can you hold the whale?
Watch, stand fast in the faith. Be brave, be strong.
Read and be strong. Hydra.
Oh, yes.
What's the whale's name?
Hydra. The whale.
Hydra the whale. Why did we learn about Hydra?
The whale has a problem.
There was a whale of a problem. What was the problem?
There was a flood.
There was a flood, but their flood was coming because of sin, right? Because of sin. All right. So then on Tuesday, what did we learn? Where's Ada and Liliana? If you love me, keep my commandments. What was the animal's name?
Hammer.
And he was a?
Shark.
And what did Hammer the shark teach us?
That we
We need to nail obedience, right? And what's obedience?
Following what you're told to do.
Following whose rules?
God.
God's rules. That's right. Pierre teach us?
Yeah. Eat it back
Say,
up.
trust the Lord and get on board. Woo, woo. Right? That's what we do. All right. So, Finley, want to tell them what we're going to do? What's next, Finn?
We're now going to sing the unicorn song.
Unicorn song.
A long time ago, when the earth was green, there was more kinds of animals than you'd ever see. They'd run around free while the earth was being born, but the loveliest of them all was the unicorn. There was green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, but sure as you're born, the loveliest of them all was the unicorn. Now God seen some sinning and it gave him pain, and he says, stand back, I'm gonna make it rain. He says, hey brother Noah, I'll tell you what to do. Build me a floating zoo and take some of the green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, but sure as you're born, don't you forget my unicorn. Old Noah was there to answer the call, and he finished up making the ark just as the rain started falling. He marched in the animals two by two, and he called out as they went through. Hey, I got your green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, but Lord, I'm so forlorn, I just can't see no unicorn. Then Noah looked out through the driving rain. Them unicorns were hiding, playing silly games, kicking and splashing while the rain was pouring. Oh, them silly unicorn. There was green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees. Don't cry and close the door, cause the rain is falling, and we just can't wait for no unicorn. The ark started moving, and it drifted with the tide. Them unicorns looked up from the rocks, and they cried. And the waters came down and sort of floated them away. And that's why you've never seen a unicorn to this
Very day.
You'll see green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, but sure as you're born, you're never gonna see no unicorn.
grace at the dinner table? Josie? How do we thank God? Do you remember? Can we be nice to each other? Yeah, that thanks him, right? We can follow his rules. We can follow his rules. That will make him happy, right? That's right. All right. So, Friday, today, what did we learn today? Isabella and Addison.
Well, I remember the thing on the piece.
Oh, hold on. Yep.
Blessed is the man who fears the Lord.
Blessed is the man who fears the Lord. And who can tell us what that means? Bethany? Do you remember?
If you believe in God, you'll live a long and happy life.
A long and happy life. Very good. Very good. And who is our animal from today?
I know.
Finn the dolphin.
Finn the dolphin.
Finn the
And
dolphin.
I know what he says.
What does he say?
There's no fin.
This was a tongue twister.
There's no fin more important than the Lord.
That taking God seriously. You are correct. We need to take God seriously, right?
Yep.
All right, so Mr. Decker.
We're going to sing Follow Him.
Perfect. Good job.
Look up to where eagles fly, a rainbow splashed across the sky, a sign that God sustains our land. Mighty works all by His hand. Our God is so awesome in power. The Father forgives all our sin. The Son holds the whole world together. The Spirit is power within. So we will follow Him. Died for us to take our sin, conquered death and rose again, a sign that God redeems our lives. Jesus came to make us right. Our God is so awesome in power. The Father forgives all our sin. The Son holds the whole world together. The Spirit is power within. So we will follow Him. So we will follow Him.
All right, good afternoon. And all the red-shirted and other-shirted kids, I want you to sit down right where you are and be very, very quiet because I'm going to do something very, very important, and that is to say thank you. The very first bishop that I ever worked under is named Tom Screenus, and one of the things he said is that oftentimes the pastor's job is just to show up and say thank you. Kensington, I'll take your question afterward. Okay, so that's my job. And I've got a whole list of people here, and this list is not exhaustive, okay? So, first and foremost, You can say thanks to me because I was the Bible teacher. We have a very fine woman who directed this whole affair. I happen to like her a lot. And so our director for this year is Stephanie Kaiser. And she's in back and she'll wave, but she won't come out. Now, I'm a good pastor. Stephanie is a fantastic director, but this does not happen. We had less than 30 kids and more than 20 volunteers and those were just the people who were here every day of Bible school. So I want to recognize our assembly leaders who are Adrian and Addison Sather. Our snack coordinators were Sue Lord and Patsy Quick. They're also providing your lunch after this program. Our craft people were Dina Abrams and Emily Schaefer. Our photographer is Alicia Haley. When you get your to-go buckets, kids, listen up, please. Hey guys, we cannot hear if I cannot hear. Boys, I need you please to be quiet so I can speak. Okay. For Alicia, not only does she take the pictures, but she set up a website where every one of you can access all the pictures that she took throughout the week. You're free to view them, download them, and even make prints of them if you wish. And so in your little to-go buckets that you'll take home afterward, there's a sheet of paper that has the website and the instructions about how to do that. So thank you, Alicia, for all. She took like 900 pictures. It's crazy. So it may not have been that many, but it was 800 and something last year, so I assume it's about the same. Okay, our group leaders: Chris Seaton, Lila Larson, Shauna Wallace, Carla Smith, Cameron Swartout, Isaac Bitts, Sandy Becker, Jasmine Garner, Richard Haley, Connor Block, and Tyler Bitts. On Wednesday, we were treated to lunch donated by our friends at the Link Stop A&W. On Thursday, we spent the entire day at the Jack Link's Aquatic and Activity Center. Jack Link fronted the cost for all of our kids to go and enjoy it that day. He also provided pizza for lunch, and the other parts of our lunch that day were also provided by Shauna Wallace, Chris Seaton, and Alan and Barbie Moyer. So thank you to all of you. And not on the paper in front of me are the dozens upon dozens of people who donated money, donated supplies, donated the things, and did some of the legwork up front that just made this happen. This does not happen without the support of the community. And we are so thankful for everyone's support. If you're a parent who got your kids here, if you're a friend who got someone else's kids here, or a grandparent who got your grandkids here, thank you so much for taking the time out of your morning to make sure that all of these children were here and they had a great time. We had a great time having them, and we are just so blessed that all of you could be a part of this. Stephanie, what are you trying to tell me?
Shirts.
Shirts.
Adrian.
That's right. Adrian Sather has a cricket machine, and she just about burned it out. So there were custom water bottles, there were custom t-shirts for the staff and for the kids, and we so appreciate her hard work in making all that happen. Oh yes, and I don't have it on the list because he kind of joined just on the first day. Lincoln Haley was actually part of our assembly leader at the front and start of every day. So thank you, Lincoln, for jumping in.